Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the question and answer session with Sasha Ivanov. And Sasha Ivanov, the CEO of the Waves platform. And in this Q&A, we got to learn a lot about what we can expect in 2018 from the Waves platform that I've become quite interested in, as well as other decentralized exchanges that I think is going to be quite safe, or more safe than some of the other methods we've used to exchange our cryptocurrencies. Interesting enough, within this interview, there was some mention of other decentralized exchanges. And just over the course of the last week, we got to see some interesting things happen with the surge of Ripple. And just to get off course just a little bit, was a little bit concerned about seeing Ripple surge to the number 2 position. I know a lot of people like Ripple. I'm not a Ripple hater. It is a strong, coin, and I've always, well, XRP anyway. But I've always thought that it would be a good coin to hold. But it was kind of concerned to see it, just be so speculated so high and pumped up so high to get the position too. And and it's not saying anything bad against Ripple in the context of this video, but what I think personally I was hoping for was to see that platforms that give us the utility of having a safer cryptocurrency exchange would be some of the coins that will move further to the or to the forefront. So I think in my mind's eye, I would look at something more so to happen, like seeing the number 2 position or the number 3 position go to something like Waves or BitShares, or maybe some other decentralized exchange out there. And definitely, I would think that Ripple deserves to be in the top 10. I think it's a good speculating and trading coin, but I'm quite a bit disappointed that the crypto community isn't seeing more value in decentralized exchanges, aren't investing more in that area, not seeing the more usefulness of them, over speculating on, coins that are about banks moving money from one bank to another. And so in this question and answer, we also got addressed from Sasha Ivanov something important as certain regulations, the way Waves works in token creation. That pretty much anybody can create a token, and that people would go and they would buy these coins that aren't good coins, and potentially lose a lot of their investments in bad coins. But to that, I just want to say that even though I've heard that said many, many times, I think the reality of it is that people aren't really going out there and buying bad coins just because someone somewhere is creating them. I think people are buying bad coins because they're not doing their due diligence, and they're not being responsible and taking responsibility for their investments. And although during this interview that's addressed, and I think that's a good direction for the Waves platform to go, where there will be this more regulation and more working with coins as they're created, or companies that meet compliance in their various nations and states. And Waves now working with many of these tokens and companies that are legitimate, that are compliant, and that offer a safer investment, to the community. And that's absolutely a great idea. I'm behind that idea 100% as it was addressed. And but I will say that the idea that people can have freedom to create their own coin without all these regulations is one of the very appealing things to the Waves platform. And I think it's something offered there that isn't offered on many other platforms to the degree it's offered on Waves. And although there's been quite concerns raised about that, I do think at the end of the day that it's better to have this freedom to be able to do this in this space. It's something that I think the crypto space has always been about, and that's the right and the freedom to do things like that, and giving power to the people to make that decision to be able to do that without all of these regulations. And because regulations are like a two-edged sword, on one end it's great, on the other end, not so great. But again, looking at it for what it is, no, I don't think that token creation or creating all these tokens, these crowdfunding tokens, I kind of see it no different than maybe how we have all of these GoFundMe pages and we have Patreon pages and various things like that. I see these token creations as nothing more than a kind of crowdfunding source to the individual and a type of, if you will, reward system through that. But again, in saying that, I think Waves is doing an excellent job in going in that direction. And as I listened to the interview, I think Waves. I'll just be honest with you guys and just say it straight out. In my mind, Waves should be like number 2 or number 3 on coin market cap. I really do believe that. I don't see where these other coins offer these solutions like Waves offers, not only to how we exchange our money, which is very important because we trade in our cryptos, but then the money has to go through an exchange where it's cashed out generally for fiat. And at some point that's going to happen. So I would think one of our main concerns would be a decentralized exchange, right? In which our money is not held by a centralized group, but is held on our own systems where we can exchange with one another. And I think that works in the spirit of how cryptocurrency was created, how Bitcoin works. And, again, although people may think I'm a Ripple hater, I'm not a Ripple hater, but it is quite concerning for me that the cryptocurrency community thinks that Ripple should, occupy the spot. I don't think Ripple really solves any of our core issues. I think what Ripple does is it is a more so, I would say, a stable coin that we can make money in. But I don't see that really as solving the solution of cryptocurrency, because if the idea is just to make money through speculation and various things like that, well, we already have areas like that that exist. We have different options markets and stock markets and various financial markets that allow us to make money with stable investments, if that's what the idea is. But cryptocurrency offers something different. It offers certain types of anonymity. It offers the privacy we need, right? It offers ways to send money across, different, areas, and wealth distribution, if you will, and various things like that. And I know Ripple covers some of that, but my point is we can do this with a lot of other coins that cover that and so much more. And I just feel those coins should have been in the number 1 spot. But but in this interview, Waves is, planning a lot of things this in 2018, working with these compliant token creation companies, with real life brands. I believe Burger King was mentioned and various things like that. And definitely a Wave supporter, and definitely someone who's, who wants to invest, more so in Wave as the year goes on. I'm confident that it's going to make it to a higher spot in the coin market cap. But yeah, guys, be sure and tune in to the interview, the question and answer session with Sasha Ivanov if you haven't already. I will be watching Waves. I like the concept of Waves. So when I find something I like, I'm all in on it. Kind of did a similar thing with Steam It, and now I'm doing it with Waves. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if, do you agree with me that it makes more sense to be investing in cryptocurrencies that deal with decentralized exchanges over 2018, and that I think answer specific problems in the cryptocurrency space? Or do you, or are you more so like, let's make money with, Ripple, a company that makes money off of bank to bank, transactions and various things like that. But anyway, guys, you can let me know. Guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, take care.